at St. Cloud High School. Good evening. My name is Scott Schoonover, and I'm a teacher at St. Cloud High School, and I teach technical theater, and I run the after-school program with my co-teacher, Mr. Moore. Here are some facts. National average pay of teachers right now, or the last time I saw the survey, was $65,090, where Florida state average is $48,395. This year, the board raised the base salary for teachers, of which I am one, to $47,500. That is a $17,590 difference from the national average. In 2020, the average starting pay for the state was $38,724 for if you had a bachelor's degree, capping at $60,401, and a master's degree started at $42,437, capping at $61,273, all of which are below the national average. Are we okay with being a below average county? Or do we aspire to reach our highest potential? My cost of my one-bedroom apartment, which is less than 800 square feet, has risen from $1,300 to $1,714 this year. That is a 31% increase. I will say our neighbors to the north, their teachers were offered a $25 a year increase for cost of living. Just live with those numbers.
I'm going to back up what he's saying too. I'm here asking you guys for compassion for the staff. Not just teachers, ESPs, all of us. You ask us on a daily basis for compassion for our students and their parents going through everything that they've been through. You say that you're backing us. Where's our compassion when it comes down to salary? Last November, we agreed, you even approved it in November, for the longevity supplement, which I get Governor DeSantis is trying to do away with, but you guys aren't making the time to discuss it with us to see that we can get that paid. I'm asking you for a measly $50 for my 25 years that I've worked here, which is a measly $1,250 before taxes.
And I'm an early U.S. history teacher at St. Cloud Middle School, and I've been working for this district now finishing my 16th year. $47,500. That's me. I am, with 16 years, still making I make the same base salary as a first-year teacher. This compression that has happened to our profession, it is demoralizing. I don't know how else to describe it. When I came here in 2006, there was a salary schedule. The state of Florida was begging teachers like myself that were recent graduates to come here. I went to the Great Florida Teach-In. Penny Neuer interviewed me in Tampa. I gladly came to Osceola County, but what has happened in the state of Florida, it's unbelievable. There are now 22 laws that legislate how we get paid as professional educators in the state of Florida.
At our last meeting, our attorney, he had made reference to the request for reconsideration of the library material. I stand here with 100 signatures that attain to that request, and I don't know who I should give these to. It's in reference to the books that were in the library. Out of Darkness, Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, All Boys Aren't Blue, Looking for Alaska, and Gender Queer, which we feel should be reconsidered for our children to look at. And that's all I'm going to say on that, because I think we've beat a dead horse so far, and I'm hoping that you all do something about it.
Good afternoon. I am a parent of a student in Osceola School of the Arts. Since the beginning of this year, I noticed the change on my daughter's happiness and behavior. One, a super smart, gifted kid that was tailored to become a great, sad person in this school, who we worry about right now. She has been homeschooled and virtual school for the last 4 years prior to become a senior in OSCA, which we all thought it was a good opportunity for her to develop social skills and performing arts. And in the end, this became tragic because she was a victim of abuse by bullies at the school from who the people that she called friends. These kids went as far as dyeing my daughter's hair in a school bathroom during lunchtime, forcing her to parade around with an asexual flag because my daughter, being a homeschool kid, is not having sex with boys or girls. They are grooming her to believe that she is not sexually attracted by anyone at this age, which is obvious because she was homeschooled and she's been nurtured so to become more focused on her academics. But they're forcing her to believe that she, at this age, since she's not having sex with anybody, she belongs to an LGBTQ person that falls into the asexual category. They're forcing her names and labels and pressure her to make choices that she's not mature enough to understand. Now, these are concerns that the administration, that we took them to the administration with, in the end, they did nothing to protect our daughter. They spoke with her without telling us, and they actually made her say that it was her ideas, and she was okay with what her friends have done to her at this school.
I prepared something that I'm going to read. After 4 years of online class, we decided to allow our 17-year-old join the Osceola School of Arts. She was invited by the principal after he met her at a TV interview. This was the last year of high school of our daughter, and she's going to get ready to start college next year. So we allowed it to happen. We were excited that she was going to get counseling for her future. Unfortunately, the counseling lack of information by failing to properly supply the scholarship deadlines and application deadlines. And our daughter experienced that. At this time, our daughter's future is unclear. I have learned in the last 4 months that admin and students are in 2 different agendas. The students are running the show and admin is not in control. The evidence is in social media, and it's going to stay there for a long time. These issues are hot topic within the student population in the internet platforms. One consequence is the bullying between students, face-to-face and internet as well. It is becoming the main argument for discussion in the social media world.
My child and her friends have been complaining about the school lunches, so I said I'd talk to you guys about that today. I've been receiving pictures since January, and I've shared them with John, and I didn't know who was in charge of the lunches until today. I had a little discussion out there with her, but she's like, I don't know if those pictures are from our district. They certainly are. I have these pictures that are worthless of printing, but on my phone, you can look at them every day. And most of the day, the parents need to start taking aware of what their kids are eating, because most of the day it's pizza rolls, slices of pizza, burnt, raw. Now she's saying that there was blueberries and strawberries and salads. Well, according to my daughter, I look at the lunches and I'm like, you did not give it away, you didn't refuse it, is this all that you got? It was like a hot dog and a milk one day. And I said, are you kidding me? Nope. The other day was that one he shared, a taco shell. I don't even know what it was. A taco shell, had nothing to do with tacos on it. But our lunches are pitiful. And then it's like a makeshift tray. It's a to-go container they cut in half. Not even...
The constituents who have spoken in favor of removing the non-age appropriate material out of our schools are parents, grandparents of Osceola County. We had children attending our Osceola County schools. We come every meeting and speak about different issues we see need to be corrected. We are the opposite of the stage programming agenda group that was here last meeting. They represent their twisted needs and not our children's needs. At last meeting, we were called out and school as we are the ones that need to be the ones to give the example to our children. After this body has opened the doors facilitating a handful of twisted grown-up minds to tell us that the pornographic and non-age appropriate material is what our kids need to be productive members of our society. This board is allowing people who don't even have kids at our schools come here to tell us what is best for them, and we're supposed to stomach that. Meanwhile, this body has a board member that shows and lives as he pleases. He's here today for some reason, and is led by a chairwoman who abruptly terminates a meeting when her feelings are hurt, speaks and yells over members of the community and board members, or even the attorney when things are not looking good for her. 2 meetings ago, the meeting was terminated because the attorney made a reference of a far-left group, and that was enough reason for the chairwoman dictating the end of the meeting, leaving other board members who wanted to speak hanging in there. That all has been overlooked. When a superintendent states that the books needs to be evaluated as a whole and not just based off one excerpt, she is showing her sympathy for this programming material.